See everybody today. It is real quick, real fast. It's going to be in, out, and everything else. So I just want you to go ahead and know that we're glad to see you. And maybe you can't see my face right now temporarily, but it will be on there. So I want to say good afternoon to everybody. And how are you doing? So first of all, I want to go ahead and say hi. Have a great day. And most of all, one thing I want to let you know is this. Where would you be if you didn't understand about business credit? About business credit. About business credit. Remember that. About business credit. But let me ask you, if you don't have a way to make money while you're working with your business credit, how would you know what to do and what not to do? So that's one thing we want to go ahead and talk about today is this. We're going to go ahead and let you know what it takes to go ahead and build your business. But I start off with right now with divisions for you because divisions is one of the most important things that you can really see and really do in your business and understand it. But also another thing, what if you had a company that's going to go ahead and work with you so you can make your money that you're making now in life and have a little extra come in, maybe, I don't know, 1,000, 1,500, 3,000, depending. And there's really not a lot of work you have to do. What we have done is taken everything out to make it easy for you. Why? Because there's an opportunity between at least a good 36 to 48 month window for this opportunity for you. And the opportunity will provide you with the money so you can go ahead and also build your company with us. And the reason why I say divisions and your division becomes the money connector, we have developed a system that will allow each and every one of you, and even if you are making money, enough to go ahead and decide to pay for your business. Hold on. Like I said, I don't hide too much. I kind of have everything here in the office. But one thing I want to let you know is this. We're here to go ahead and make a difference in the world for you, your world. Because when we make a difference for you, it ends up makes a difference for us. Why? Because a lot of you have a lot of great things to offer. And with that said, I just want to let you know for a fact that when you understand why your division becomes a money connector, and you have a way to go ahead and produce an income from being a money connector, then you'll begin to understand, wow, there's a whole lot to understand in the way that things work. But anyway, why divisions? Divisions are very important. Division is a division of your company, of your LLC, or your C corporation, or the other corporation you might have on top. All right? Also, a division could be a DBA of you, and a DBA of a division is a DBA of another division. And I know that sounds like, what? It's okay. It doesn't matter. We show you what needs to be done and how things need to happen. So now with that said, what I wanted you to understand is this. Once you begin to understand the world of how your division becomes and makes money, how does it make money and how do you connect it? Well, one of the things I want to let you guys know, it takes something to build your business. It really does. And if I want to, also another thing I like it to show you something, a lot of people do not understand, like I always keep talking about Bezos. You need to read his book. Read about how he started off. And this is how he started off before a lot of us. All right? In 1999, that's where he was. Look at his office then. Next time you want to give up, think of this picture. He didn't give up. He kept going and kept going and kept going. Those of you that are waiting to build your business credit, and those of you that are waiting to go ahead and say, well, someday's here. Someday's here. Because it's just like Bezos. He now is worried. He's where he's at today because of 1999. He didn't quit. Yes, look at that. It's probably how all our offices. I started out that way. I've had to start in this. You cut that window down. Less than that, half that place. Take that one window he's behind, and that's how big the office was. About out to where you can see the table. That's it. That's all I had. Then I had two little small desks in there. And I didn't take the big desk. I gave the big desk to the receptionist, and I worked on the corner. Another guy worked over here. I understand. I tell you, it's not that you just you can't quit. Sometimes you want to. I get it. I totally get it. But I want to let you know is that this is where everyone starts at. He didn't start at the top where he's at now. He found something that made a difference. He found out a little bit about business credit as by the way, to figure out that, you know what? He doesn't have to go ahead and pay for everything up front. But here's another thing. What if I told you if you had all the money to go ahead and do what you need to do in a particular sector in the industry, and it wouldn't cost you anything but your time? Maybe 4 hours a week. Maybe 4 hours a week. Maybe 2 hours a week. How about maybe 8 hours a month or 10 hours a month to make anywhere between $1,000 up to $6,000 or $1,000 to $3,000? It's all up to you. The thing is, you can take that extra money, and the reason why we designed it the way we designed it is so you don't have to take much time away from your family. We know a lot of you work 40 hours a week, and if you have a significant other or someone living with you or whatever you're doing in life, that they come home too from work and you want some time together. At least go to the movies. And when you only have maybe Saturday and Sunday, if you have the regular work week, those 2 days off, I mean, you take one day to kind of recoup, and the next day, Sunday you're doing whatever you're doing. Some of you going to church and going to eat, and you still haven't had time. You got to walk, the laundry during the week, been trying to get to the gym at night. Oh, I understand. I get it. I totally get it. So I want to understand. I'm no different from you. This is what happened to me years ago. I finally put a program together that no other business building entity has. They would charge you for this. I am not charging you for this because of the fact it works so well. You make money, we make money. You don't make money, we don't make money. It's that simple. We're not charging you for this because of the fact is a lot of you say you have some things going on. A lot of you say, well, God, I've only had an opportunity. Well, I want you to remember, first of all, Mr. Bezos, okay? Remember Bezos. And let me go ahead and show you something else. Mr. Bezos, all right? So I say, why become the money connector? Well, let's see. Well, let's look at this one right here. Let's look this right here where this says here. Here's what a lot of people tell us. Start a business, $999. They say it's too much. Buy a new iPhone, $99, no problem. Then they say healthy groceries, $100, too much, but a dinner and drinks, $100, no problem. Watch Netflix for 2 hours, 1 or more episodes. Learn a new skill set, like we're showing you here. 2 hours, oh, I have no time. Life is about choice. Stop blaming the lack of opportunity because now opportunity is here. That is a very accurate list of what people say. People will find a reason to go ahead and spend $999 on a phone instead of starting a new business for $999, which means this. If you spend $999 on building your business credit, that's a new business. But building your business credit also builds your money back. You would get 10 times your $999 back within roughly 90 days. As you get bigger and have higher things reporting, it's going to take a little different time frame because of the fact of you have more things reporting and working. In the beginning, it's easy to get you 10 grand, 30 grand with no personal guarantees. Then you got to work and get other things done on your profile that gets billed. Once it gets billed, then also if your profile is too heavy one way in the business expenses, except Dun and Brad, then you kind of they beat you up a little bit. But here's what I want to let you know. You say, what, I'd rather spend $100 on dinner and drinks than a healthy lifestyle. That's up to you. Another thing is this. This is not up. This is definitely. If you can watch 2 hours of Netflix, you can spend 2 hours to learn a new skill set that will provide you money, that won't take anything out of your pocket except time. And the only thing I'm going to tell you, it might take money out of your pocket, because I don't want to spill all of it all at one time, is maybe some business cards. Maybe some business cards. If you have a way to print them out yourself, it'll cost you less. That's it. Nothing else. You don't need no suit and tie. As long as you can go ahead and take a shower, comb your hair, brush your teeth, or put on makeup, whatever you do. Have a nice shirt, cool pair of pants, nice pair of shoes. Could even be a clean pair of tennis shoes. That's it. Stop blaming the lack of opportunity. Right now, when I present to you the opportunity I'm talking about for you, all this stuff's going to make sense. Because I guarantee you, I understand that because at one time in my life, I did that. Well, the phones weren't so expensive. Well, yeah, they were. They're actually more expensive back then. The big old brick phones. But anyways, the grocery style, I understand that too. But you know what? To learn a new skill at 2 hours a week, that you don't have to do a whole lot? And you always say, oh, life, you stop blaming. There's no opportunities. Yes, there is. We're not even going to teach you this. We're going to train you for free. Again, we're coming Thursday. We're having free training coming up. And if you go ahead and follow the information I give you, you just put in there. We'll send you the link. You come and join. And if you're late, we won't let you in. That's how we work. It won't be fair to the people who come on time. Why? Because of the fact is that we do teach and train you, and we're not going to be interrupted. We'll reschedule you for the next Thursday. One thing I want to let you know is this. What you're coming into is something that people always say, oh my God, I wish I only had an opportunity. Well, you can. We're not charging you a penny. It's going to be your time. And some people say, well, if you give away for free, people think it's not worth anything. Well, let me tell you, I believe people really are worth something, because here's the thing. I'm giving you a key so you can go ahead and develop the extra money so you can go ahead and come and join our organization. Because I get some of you you're set on that bill. You have paycheck to paycheck. This way, 8 hours a month could get you out and give you a little more money to build your business. One of those checks would take care of getting your business organized. The next check will take care of getting your business set up. Your third check is kind of like on your own, and the fourth thing that you make in the month will be yours. All I want to let you know is this. If you're looking really for an opportunity that's not going to cost you anything but your time and courage, because you've got to definitely step out of your box, this is the place. At Corporate Credit Blueprints, this is the place. All right, so let me go ahead and move this out of the way. Now let me go ahead. It says, here are divisions. Down here, I want to let you see what I mean by divisions. Down here, we're going to create for you. Actually, when you sign up, we're going to create for you a division ahead of time before you create your company, which is the big yellow one. We're going to create a division for you with a tax ID and everything so you can do your business, because we only pay entities. We don't pay a human being. We're going to pay your entity. We're going to pay that division, and it won't cost you anything. We'll set it up with you on a Zoom call. We'll set it up with you on a Zoom call. And then from there, we'll begin. That's simple. That's simple. You can even start before you get your division. Once you get rolling in between and do what you're doing, we'll do a Zoom call. We'll get it set up as you're performing what you're performing. One thing I want to ask you is this. If there was an opportunity that didn't cost you anything, but gave you the opportunity to go ahead and make some money, wouldn't it be kind of exciting to know that there's actually a place out there that is really working is actually on your side? I get it. I come from that arena one time, and I'm telling you, and it sucks. And sometimes you just shake your head and you don't know what to do. And a lot of these guys that are doing the real estate stuff, I notice a lot of them charge, and if they were really so confident about their product, they'd find a way to go ahead and have you do the deals, and you give them, I don't know, 75% of your deals until they get paid, or 75% of the deals for 4 or 5 deals, or 50% for 6 deals, or maybe 20% of each deal you do for the rest for 12 months, or something. If they're really that good at what they're doing, they wouldn't be charging. Because a lot of this stuff out there, I heard something last night, they have Carlton Sheets. It's awesome. I learned a lot from his program, so I probably just dated myself. All his stuff, they're using it, but it's changed because there's different things and regulations now, because a lot of people abuse the system. Even go all the way back to Dave Delgado, if some of you remember him. He's the one who was the best. He got in trouble for some things because he didn't give his books out right away or stuff like that. Plus, he didn't pay the money on his taxes. But Dave was awesome. He was one of the best substitute FHA guys that I learned a whole bunch from. Back then, when you found someone with an FHA, you'd pay $25. You took over it with no credit check. That was it. You could have the most horrible credit on the planet, and let's say your credit was so like even 101 or whatever scores they used back then. They didn't check it. You paid $25. You showed him your ID. You signed the paperwork. The person that was in trouble walked away. You gave him maybe a couple $1,000s, and the house might have been worth $70,000, $80,000 and they only owed like maybe 25 or 30 on it, you had money in it. And the subject twos were way different back then than they are now. Subject twos is the same process, except the only thing is that they had to go ahead and do a waiver or something like that back then. But here's the thing: now you got to do certain things because we do subject to. And I think I even showed some people this on my previous thing, my YouTubes. I showed them my very first deal that I did that was for sale by owner, where the guy financed and everything else. And I have another one. I believe I did show. If not, I'll show it anyways here in another chapter. Is that where I did it and did the subject to? We recorded the deed, and they came after me saying, "Hey, you can't do that. We're going to foreclose on you." So we had to unwind it by putting it back in the guy's name, and the guy refunded the guy even refunded my money. He refunded my money for what I paid. I gave him a down payment, and I made it was 6 months worth of payments, and then there it went. And so that was an honest guy. It really was. But so I know the mistakes that could be made. That's why I learned. Oh, you can't do that. So I didn't do it after that. These are a lot of things. I mean, I have a hit from 1985, okay? There's Carlton Sheets, Dave Delgado. Dave Delgado was the first one, and there's another one I did. I don't remember his name. But the thing is that there's 3 of them I took, and each one of them, the third one was also more about the wholesaling. But they said it was a little different back then how they actually announced it. But everything they're teaching, you can go back generations. And the thing is, I got it. They updated the documents. They updated what they're using. They're doing different things. But the different things, back then they were even doing houses back. We did houses back then. We gave them more money than it was cost. We gave them more money. We offered more money as long as they're willing to wait. And some of them signed them over to you, and boom, we gave them the full price. They were willing to wait. And the negotiation was, okay, great. We give them what the house percentage of what they wanted now, what would be owed on the house, plus a percentage on the equity. So I want to let you know, 4 points of income is real estate, and it's not you're going to be selling real estate. So don't worry about all that nonsense. I'm just kind of get into you, let you know what's out there. But what's one thing out there that most everyone really needs? And a lot of them, they even think the youngsters really think they know what they're talking about. There's hard money and private money. Private money is different than hard money itself. Yes, the private money still has a high price because it's only used for a short period of time, maybe up to 24 months depending. But here's the thing. If you have the money, who makes the rules? Not the investors come and say, I know. No, I don't care what you know. This is what I have. And it's not being arrogant, but a lot of people forget when you have the money, you rule the street. And there's a lot of people out there that say certain things, and there are some private people like myself and others that are private will fund certain properties out of our own pockets. There are some things that we don't have to do because we're not answering to people. Also, there's some other things that our private money we have with our organization, we're allowed to use that private money, but also we use it through a division, so we're able to call ourselves a broker, so we can broker the money, which now there's certain things we have to do. So all I want to let you know, you're going to have an opportunity that will go ahead and make a difference in your life where you don't have anything. You will rule the street if you know that you really have the money in your mind, and you know that there's no one to go ahead how do you put it? Everyone's going to tell you what they can do, but no one can show you the performance they do. I keep saying, if you don't have a HUD-1 to show that what you did for somebody, then you don't have nothing. And it doesn't matter. Here's the thing. A real investor understands. Other OPM, you're going to actually participate in what OPM really is. And one thing we want to let you know is that we're also showing when you build your business how to have safety credit as well. So what I want to go ahead and show you is say, okay, great. How is it that I'm going to go ahead and make money? Well, let me go ahead and see if I can go ahead and bring it out to you. We already talked about Bezos, so we'll leave him alone. We'll put him on the side. All right, now we're also going to give you 4 points of income. We'll put that aside. Now we're going to go ahead and do this. How about this? How about if I show you right here that as a division, your division could generate a lump sum of payments, $1,000 to $6,000, lending other people's money. Best part, you don't need a degree or a license, and you can work from home or anywhere else in the world. Now, there's some states that will require you to have a mortgage lender's license. But those states, we show you how to work within those states so nobody gets in trouble, so you don't violate their rules, so you can honor their request. But there's other states you don't have to have that, as long as you do a non-owner occupied. And we'll get into that a little more later. But again, think about this. The average person does about $1,200 to $1,500 in a month. Some people catch the fever and they'll make about $6,000 a month or more. That's a real low number I'm just giving you. But one thing about it, you can work this from home. We have classes, all you have to do, if you can make business cards, that's it. We even give you the template. We give you the template and you put your name in there. We give you the template and you put your name in there. Everybody says they can do something, but a lot of people, when it comes down to it, can't. So what I want to let you know is this. As becoming as a private money lender, you'll be able to go ahead, you bring it to us, we do all the paperwork, you go get another one. We'll follow up with your clients. We'll even put you in the email and keep you up abreast. You can call them, hey, how you doing? Your local real estate agent will appreciate that. All I want to let you know is this. You have the power to work with us. We were not even going to charge you for training you, because of the fact is, if you don't make any money, we don't make any money. But we want you to make money because we also want you to sign up with corporate credit building. Corporate Credit Blueprints. Corporate Credit Blueprints is the main company with our division that has the money to go ahead and broker money. We've created something for people that always say, well, this is no longer a lack of opportunity. It's going to cost you your time, maybe 2 or 4 hours on the weekend, depending on what you want to put in. Or during the week, if you're going to do mailers, when you put your little cards in the mailer and a little flyer in there to the agents, to other, what do you call them? But what you call the other ones, which are investors. They're home investors. They're rehabbers. A lot of them do not have the money to come to the table sometimes. They have to wait till they close the deal, then go to the table again. But we have some smart investors that have a lot of money, but they rather use our money instead of using their $20,000 or $30,000 to bring to the table. They don't have to bring any closing costs. They don't have to bring any rehab money. They don't have to bring any down payment for the purchase. If you're able to finance all that into one after the ARV, which after repair value, that's what we go by. They love it because they don't have to use their money. The only thing they need to do, they'll be out of pocket to go ahead and make their monthly payment. But that's maybe anywhere from 90 to 100 to maybe 6 months at the most. That's it. So if you had to pay, I don't know, let's say $6,000 in six months, and you make 40 or 50 or 60 or $70,000 or $120,000 on a transaction for $6,000, that's not bad. And you borrow someone else's money to make it. This is what you'll be doing. You'll be doing this for people. You'll be showing people what it is to go ahead and do that. And on top of that, you will not have to worry about what's next. Because what's next is that you become a money connector with us. What's next, you also are a division. What's next, you have your division already set up. What's next, you already know now you don't lack an opportunity. You know now you can start your business with maybe an investment on getting some business cards and some flyers. That's it. And if you need ink, that's it. It's going to cost you that. That's it. We're not charging anything. We'll train you. Why? Because we want you to come to us so you know that we really care about our people that come to us. This is a lot. Even those here that some other places building your business credit, you can come to us, make your money. If you want to spend it with them, or come and learn how to create divisions and also learn how to multiply your money, but through divisions, so you don't have to worry about, guess what? Co-signing anymore. Some of you co-sign for some loans, and I won't say anything about that in this class. So anyways, remember Jeff Bezos, again, those that are home attempting to build your business. Some of you are attempting to build your home-based business. That's fine. Then get yourself some extra money that you're going to need to build a home-based business. Then eventually get it through the business credit. But right now, remember, Jeff Bezos started like each and every one of us has started. And now today, you see him today, and you think, wow, he wasn't lucky. He just sat at his desk and kept going and kept going and kept going in the face of no agreement. In the face of no agreement is what most people don't realize. In the face of no agreement, the world the society will try to go against you and push against you until they realize that you don't care about, in the face of no agreement, you're still going to persevere and keep going. Why? Because you realize the only reason why there's no opportunities is because one quits. And when you quit before the opportunity, guess what? That's what happens. All I'm saying is, you say, why divisions? Because divisions will allow you to go ahead and produce the money and allow you at the same time to have a write-off as you begin and get started in your business. We just ask you at Corporate Credit Blueprints, go to www.corporatecredit-blueprints, www.corporatecredit-blueprints, and put your information in there. And what we'll do, we'll call you and send you a link. We'll send you a link to come to the training on Thursday. It'd be an intro, and then from there you can see. And it's not that hard. Everyone's available on the phone you can speak to and everything like that. The minute you submit your loan, we even give you the papers you need to do. And if you're afraid to talk to people, that's cool. I promise you. If you don't mind talking to them on the phone, send your information out. There's a lady that's been doing real estate. She couldn't talk to anybody, not because she couldn't. She had like 4 kids, and they just loud in the background. So she would just tell them, I can't really talk on the phone because of this, this, and this. And she was good at her technology was really, really good. And so she was able to set up her applications online and everything else. They fill out the app and everything else. Anything was missing, she'd tell them, I need this, upload that. But you don't have to worry about that if you're going to talk to someone on the phone. There's information you're going to get. You're going to send the application number to us. We look it over. We tell you, okay, great. Please, we'll give you what you need. Send this to your client. Please tell them to go ahead and send this to us. Yada, yada, yada. And that's it. And we'll close the loan. But it's like this. We could close quick if we get everything at one time. But when they piece the items to death, it takes longer. The average time to close a loan quickly is 7 to 10 working days if they give us everything at one shot. Oh, well, I know someone else can do it in 3. Then go to who can do it in 3. When they come back, folks, charge them 3 times what you promised, what you told them. There's a lot of tire kickers. You're going to learn also you're not going to do tire kickers. You're going to ask them, do you have it under contract? They say, no, not yet. Then you know what? Get it under contract. Call me because I want to be your lender. I'm real that frank with them because you know what? And the days of yore are used to that. This is not the days of yore. You have it under contract because if you don't, you'll lose it like that. So I know the game. We'll teach you the game because I've been through the gamut. And on top of that, there's nothing a newbie can hold on me because I can show you a lot of things what to do with apartment buildings, especially if you want to pick it up without, how would you like to be able to go ahead and refinance it without ever having your personal credit checked? That's a lot. But I tell you what, once it's there, it's there. So that's why we say divisions. So I just want to let you know, again, be part of our system. Come and join us. One thing I want to say, we'll have a blast, but you'll make some money and you'll keep the family happy. That's extra money as well. You build your company, do your expenses that need to be done, and if you want to make a little extra, you put an extra hour in. That's it. That's it. Or you can give us a call at 877-819-0891. You can call us at 877-819-8091, or you can call us at area code 915-779-9186. Again, you can call us at 877-819-0891. Why? Those are the 2 hotlines that I don't have them memorized. And they say, don't give them out, but I'm giving them out. If you want to register for Wednesday, call us. Give your name, your name, and also your email. We're going to verify the email just so you know when you're on the phone. So if you're going to give us an okie doke one, you don't have to do that. Just don't call. It's okay. We're not going to get mad at you. We love you, okay? All right, guys. Hey, thanks for your time. Have a good one. We'll see you later. And most of all, remember this. Each and every one of you are very valuable and precious to the world.